All right, here in Accra, Ghana, I'm talking to Mr. Michael Rones from the NYC, New York City. What part of New York City are you from?
New Rochelle.
New Rochelle in New York City. And so he's joined us for a maximum impact travel experience here in Accra, Ghana. And we're wrapping up this time. How did you enjoy yourself?
Well, I learned a lot. I learned a lot, you know, and the people here are just fabulous. It's just, I don't want to cry. I don't want to leave. No, I'm okay. I just don't want to leave.
But like spiritually, like emotionally full, like I'm leaving here with more of an experience and just what I expected. Like it has been surpassed. So I'm gonna try not to cry on this video.
Well, people have been crying.
I think people don't realize there's so much emotion and there's so much that's in us that comes out, like that's being unlocked when we get here and connect to everything we may have already thought about or wanted to know or have been told and wanted to confirm. Like, for me, that's what happened.
So I did some research. Not only research, I also did a lot of YouTubing, and I came across you.
You came across me on YouTube?
Yes.
Really?
Far as connecting, you know, we all watch a lot of YouTube during the pandemic, but you got to really pay attention to what people are saying. And if they tell you they've actually walked through it before they sponsor their tour, that kind of catches you like, okay, let me go through all
my stuff.
Go through it all. And I was pleased.
All right.
I've seen others, but your connection, not only that, with the Gullah Geechee.
There it is.
Also, all your travels and trying to connect the diaspora with the continent.
Right.
So I understood.
And you understood the DMV too.
Right,
and
DMV. I'm from, so I went to school, and I love DC. So I knew we were both talking the same language. Yeah. One of the things that really stood out with this trip, and I asked you, am I correct, several times, you actually did this by yourself?
Oh yeah, yes. Yes,
so all the
do
places,
all the tours before I take
anybody.
Absolutely.
And that inspired me. I was like, okay, especially the beds.
Right, I knew what the beds were gonna be.
I was like, oh, he hitting it. Yeah, this is really, really good here, because I understood what you meant, and it was so important, because when you say Americanized, you know, we have our standard.
Right.
And we're not coming too far up under that standard.
Especially on the first trip.
And having that security as far as laying your head.
Yeah,
that was the epitome of the trip. Because, am I right? We all, once we left out the hotel, what's the first thing we said?
How did you sleep?
Man, the beds was awesome. From your surroundings.
Because the number one thing that people will say is that when you start talking about Africa, be safe, be safe, be safe.
Yeah.
But it's like you come here and you're like,
I had the most awesome, beautiful time
in your life that you'll be able to carry. Why do you think it's so important for young folks to have this experience?
Because they get that exposure early in life. They don't grow up hearing like regurgitated and recycled myths about Africa. Like, oh well, no, the Africans don't like us. I never had that experience here. You know, it's dangerous. I felt safe this whole trip. Seriously, I felt safe this whole entire trip. I didn't have to worry about COVID too much at all. Oh, well, you're gonna get kidnapped and they got terrorist groups. I mean, no, I'm still here.
And we're gonna get you to the airport and get you back too.
Yeah, but like I felt safe this whole trip. I had a good time. The food was really good. I didn't have to worry about eating at all. So That's another thing.
Yeah.
With your own eyes.
Yeah, you will see the truth. Definitely. You will see the truth.
What do you say to black men like us?
Unlearn what you've been taught and relearn and educate yourself.
We have here today our first Ghanaian participant. She joined us for the Gateway Experience, and her name is Victoria, but for real, it's AFIA.
AFIA.
AFIA. See, she's about to school me. It's about to go down. So in being with us, because there's this thing in America, they tell us that you all don't like us, and we don't like you, and all of that. Did you experience that?
Oh, no. It was unity. Yeah, it was love, and I really loved every part of the store. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I loved everything.
What did you learn? What did maybe you didn't know before?
Okay, there's some tourist sites I never went, even when I was being born here. Yeah, I have never been to some tourist sites before.
Like where? Where have you never
like Elmina Castle.
Oh, did you know the story about slavery and what many?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
because
did know.
In our education here, we learn all of them. Yeah. So I knew the story already, but not the details of what I learned on the tour.
Really?
Yeah.
So it helps you. Did it help you
Yeah,
understand
it helped,
us
yes.
a little bit more,
Yeah.
and kind of like how
It gave me more details about how the slavery and everything went on in Ghana. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why, because when I did an interview with Watermeyer, he talked about how he didn't know about slavery. He said, listen, I did not know. And they came for him. You're lying. You knew. You were kind of school. All they teach it in all the schools and everything.
They teach. Honestly, they teach. But they don't teach the details of it.
Got it.
What it started.
Now somebody
where it
right now is
ended.
about to type in the comments. I'm telling you, I've learned this system well. They're going to tell you how you're wrong. And they do teach it. And this is what I say to anybody watching. Everybody's experience is different. What you went through and how you learned is how you learned. Everybody else might not have learned the same thing. I talk about America and how America has different educational standards. And I'm sure in this country and other countries, different school systems teach different things, different teachers teach different things. So that's why I respect people in their stories and their perspective. So I'm sorry, but go ahead. So you're saying they teach it, but...
Yeah, they teach it, but they don't give the details of what I learned on the store. Honestly,
Really?
Yeah.
So you learn more on this tour, than you learned in history.
Yeah.
This is not your first time. No, this is your first
No,
time.
this is my first time here. My first time. So that means I'm coming back.
Oh, you're definitely coming back.
Yes,
But this is your
yes.
first time in Africa.
Yes, my first time.
Okay,
Yeah.
so why did you decide to come to Africa now? Or Ghana in particular?
I probably would have went anywhere, but I found you and I said, okay, I want to go with him. I watched you for a while before I decided to go. And I guess with everything that's going on, it's like, most of the times you can't afford to wait.
Okay.
You really can't afford to wait. Tomorrow's not promised. And I figure, I got a little promise right here, I believed.
Just
so
in
I said,
6
I'm going
weeks or whatever.
Yeah. So I decided that I was coming. Nothing was going to stop me. We don't know when our clock is up. And so with the opportunity, I said, I'm going. I said, if I go by myself, I'm going. And my daughter wasn't too happy about that. I said, but I'm not alone. I said, I'm going with the group, and great group, by the way.
the group, yeah.
Yeah, the group is fabulous.
And you all didn't know each other. It's amazing how everyone clicked. I mean,
we just
hours.
fit like this, and it's been great. It's really been great. Black major degree,
Really?
Black history degree. I actually do.
So now you telling
Oh
everything.
man, I tell you, it's like most of your life you believe, okay, this is where we started, which, like, no, I don't believe that that's true. But what this has done for me is it added more experience and more knowledge. And I think that there's so much more for me to learn than what I learned in college. And so...
Well, all right, so you have more to learn.
Yes.
Did you ever feel unsafe?
Oh, absolutely not. It was almost like, people say, I know people have said this, it's almost like home. So at home, you don't feel threatened, you don't feel insecure, you're safe.
You feel like the people here didn't like you?
Oh no, oh no. I think some of them probably better than real family. More than real family, you know.
You said it.
I did say that. But no, they're very welcoming, and you just don't feel any kind of
that stuff that they tell us.
Yeah, absolutely, that stuff that they tell you. No, it's not true. It's not true at all. It's not true.
So let me ask you this: how do you think I did? Did I deliver what I said that I was going to? Did I do what I said I was going to do?
I think, I said you were a diamond. I meant that. And the A++s that we gave you, just on point.
So tell me some things that you remember about the trip that you're going to hold fondly in your heart. Some things
that I remember?
Yeah, some things that you'll take with you.
Let me see. That bridge. That bridge. That bridge.
I got some footage of it. I got some good footage of it. I got some real good
That bridge was a doozy.
But you made it through.
Huh? I made it through. I mean, that was a miracle because like the chip.